Lawyers versus the prosecution. It's a metaphorical battle belonging in the courtroom whenever attorneys make their arguments in a case. But a recent meeting coming to blows during a Civil Service Commission hearing early Tuesday.
This is unacceptable behavior and conduct, unbecoming of the number two, and he needs to be removed.
Guam Bar Association officials confirming today Chief Deputy Attorney General Joe Guthrie allegedly assaulted Guam Bar Association President Jacqueline Terlaje.
Said that based on recent bylaw changes that he felt that he wanted to bash the faces in of the powers that be. And when she inquired who the powers that be are, he informed her that it's us, that it's the Board of Governors, who she's the president.
GBA Vice President Attorney John Morrison says despite repeatedly being told not to touch Terlaje, Guthrie allegedly lunged forward and kept trying to get in her space. The association says multiple people witnessed the scene, including the Deputy Attorney General Graham Botha, who allegedly had to pull Guthrie away from Terlaje. The commission was set to hear a post-audit investigation that morning, filed by a former administrative supervisor with the Attorney General's office. Terlaje is the lawyer of the former employee who's fighting her reported termination.
And in making these representations, making the representation of her client, she interacted with an attorney named Joseph Guthrie, who's from the Office of the Attorney General. It's our understanding in speaking to her that the conversation started off light enough, certainly professional at that point, but that things began to go downhill.
Now an assault complaint has been filed against Guthrie with the Guam Police Department, and board members are calling for Guthrie to be disbarred. Retired Chief Deputy Philip Tidinko also calling on the Guam Attorney General Doug Moylan to condemn Guthrie's actions.
For the number two person to become aggressive and assaultive, that's unacceptable. That's the best word I can use here, unacceptable. And I challenge the Attorney General to make a decision about whether this conduct is acceptable or not.
In response, AG Moylan tells KUAM, I am hearing through rumors and innuendo different versions of what happened. I was not present and have no personal knowledge what allegedly occurred between these attorneys, one of whom is a Manamco. Obviously, these allegations will need to be reviewed and the facts confirmed exactly what, if anything, actually occurred.
Mr. Guthrie and Mr. Botha were both present. And he still doesn't know what happened?
Tidinko adding being a senior citizen is no excuse to be violent. When asked if Guthrie has ever been violent before, Tidinko says no. But once is more than enough, according to attorney Jay Arreola.
Once is enough. We don't need prior instances. We don't need more instances. We hear it every other day, even with our own bar. The Deputy Attorney General Gary Gumatauto was a victim of some type of violence. Attorney Jan Rubenstein was shot in the hallway at her office nearly 20 years ago. It hits close to home when our bar president is being assaulted in the halls of the Civil Service Commission. Shameful. Shameful. Not once, but twice. When you tell her no means no, everybody. Don't touch me. Don't even try to touch me.
Meantime, Guam police have yet to release details of the investigation. Matsuki Hirayama, KUAM News.